Black out the system. Black out the system.
The president has been trying to provoke violence here, right here, in the black communities and in the brown communities, having ICE kidnap our neighbors, having the black community be harassed and profiled and want a response. We say, hell no, we won't go.
Kind of. Whew. Thank you for tuning into this ASMR series of the cheat that's going wrong in D.C. Oh my gosh. Trump's trying to clean the place up. And I can say this much. This is definitely distracting. What's going on so far is at the border with Mexico, the Mexican cartel leader, who's the president of Mexico, by the way, Jewish white lady. But, you know, crime is it's like so bad in D.C. that you can't even, you can't have a backpack on it after dark. Anybody under the age of, I think, 16 is not allowed in it, or 18 is not allowed in a store. Yeah, it's like curfews. But thing is like when Hakeem Jeffries goes out and says, hey, how dare Trump try to federalize the police and do something about the crime? There is no crime. Crime is down in D.C. This is so retardedly stupid Trump. Dawdling old man he is. Well, let me tell you what, Mr. Hakeem Jeffries, did you know that they're not reporting the crime? You've got a police chief who is complicit with the crime, probably part of the gangs. Yes. See, that's how the crime numbers are down in D.C. Because you decriminalize everything. Anything stealing's not a crime anymore. Crime is not a crime anymore. So there's no crime. Everything's good. Crime's down. And, social conditioning is at its high point right now. These are some of the residents that live in Washington, D.C. that are dealing with the crime. Here's the reaction to Trump trying to clean the place up.
We have home rule for a reason.
Because if it's safety and crime the president is worried about, Green has some thoughts to add to his agenda.
Or is he going to come pick up our trash next? Is that what I should expect? We do have areas with high grass that he can cut. I have infrastructure problems in my community. Can he put some funding on the table for that?
How about you get a damn lawnmower, you piece of trash, and cut that damn effing grass? What the hell's wrong with you?
He shouldn't be making those kind of decisions. That's more like a dictator.
Gotti thinks that if this is the way the
That's more like a dictator.
Administration is going to continue.
Everybody now is in like a big old gumbo pot of, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's in it. You know what I'm
saying? Say that again. Say that again, please, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's in it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You don't know what you're going to get served.
He might, yeah. You don't know what you're going to get served. Could a creme brulee, could be a punch in the face. But right now, we all in it. We live in D.C. and we down with it. By the way, I would often probably come to the conclusion that most of these people are part of the criminality that are against what Trump is doing. There's a good chance that, this is really going to hurt my weed sales out of my house if he finds out that's what I'm doing. Because Trump even said, look, hey, homeless people, get out. Go find somewhere to be. Go find your new bridge. Criminals, stay here. I got a home for you. It's called jail. Yes. Anyways, it's turned into just the biggest debacle when it comes to the whole just trying to clean the place up. Mayor Bowser, she's pissed off because it's making her look bad. Now you made yourself look bad. By the way, Philly man, this is in Philadelphia, who was awarded a $4 million after being wrongfully jailed for 24 years he was wrongfully jailed because they said he unalived a person, and so he's back in jail. He just unalived another person over a $1,200 drug debt. I can show you so many articles of that, but anyways, President orders military to take on drug cartels and the flow of illegal drugs. By the way, I want to give a shout out to a dude that was in my comment section on one of my videos I was doing. And here he is right here. Gregory Lakov, I think I got that right. If you're watching this video, man, big shout out to you over at the Gateway Pundit. I talked about the 15 Democrats who were arrested for election meddling. I'm using the terminology because of YouTube, but this was one of his articles as well. So great reporting on his part, and thank for that. It gives me the ability to try to help voice this out. I'm pretty sure you all know that I'm reading these articles from trusted news sources. But Gregory, good go, man. If you're watching this video, big thank you so much. But he's also come up with a new article here called, he says election fraud may have seated an indicted Democrat. And I was reading the article. I was, wait a minute, Henry Cuellar? How do you say that? Right. That sounds familiar. I was like, wait a minute. Was that one of the guys from the 15 that was arrested for this stuff? And I was like, I read through it. I was like, no. I found it. This dude was one of the guys who was involved in taking all this money. So this Democrat that was seated due to the meddling of elections, the alleged stuff. Here we got to say alleged. We just got to do that. Thank you very much. It says here, I was like, wait a minute, this guy, oh yeah, he was in a federal investigation for more than over $600,000 in payments from foreign entities. The central controversy, however, centers on the conduct of the vote count and the compliance with Texas election law. There's so much to this article as I read through it. It talks about the shoddy work when it came to doing the recount, the chain of custody issues that took place. Texas law also mandates strict ballot storage security in counties with populations over 100,000. I guess if you're less than 100,000, F you guys. But anyways, requiring continuous video surveillance of every area where voted ballots are kept. Webb County, with more than 267,000 residents, is subject to the requirement. Yet during the early voting, only 27 of the county's 41 ballot boxes were visible on the Volt camera feeds. And then 14 ballot boxes remained outside of camera range for the entire period, leaving a substantial portion of the vote storage system unmonitored. Problems extended to the ballot review procedures. Under Texas law, candidates have the right to copy every ballot they challenge. In this case, 66,000 ballots cast Webb County for the formally challenged, placing the entire count under review. Despite the law's clear language, election officials impose restrictions not found in the statute, then require the copies be made paper rather than electronically, mandated the candidate personally make every copy without assistance, and prohibited the use of every county-owned copiers designed to handle the unusual 4x8, 13-inch double-sided ballots printed on these thick stock, which pretty much makes it impossible to do a recount. Once the process begins, 25,000 ballots were copied. It just goes on and on and on. But in the middle of all that, there was all this. Tano Tejero has switched from Democrat Party to Republican Party. This is a judge and is now running the 2026 primary as Jay Foreman. So this judge Tano Tejero, Terzrina. God dang, I can't say that last name. Sorry, has since switched from Democrat Party to Republican. And I thought to myself, that sounds familiar. That's part of that whole thing. That was part of the whole thing about the thing, the people that were involved in that bribery scheme. Yes, and so this is getting deep. This is getting deep in Texas. I wonder what's going to happen. And this dude's going to get us. They're looking into Biden's mental decline. They're still doing that. They're doing their best with that. And hopefully if they can prove some stuff, which I hope they could, I got hopium there, might be able to get rid of some of those presidential pardons, which would be a bad day for some of these people we know did some really crazy stuff. Thank you guys for watching.